doing, everyone? Welcome back to JMC Creates. My name is Jackie McKissick and today I am making this card. I'm using the Papercraft Society Box 15. I've used the stencil, I've used the stamps, I've used ink pads. That's downside up. Turn it around, you might be able to see it a little better. I've used this stamp, I've used this stamp, and I've used these. Okay, no I haven't, that was on a different one. I want to show you, I made this one with the little ephemera that came with it. So, and then I just stamped the bees and that. So I thought that was quite cute. So anyway, we're doing this one. This is actually a card inspired by Jennifer McGuire. I saw her doing 2-for-1 cards, and I thought I would give it a go with this flower. And TJ's sitting on the other side with his headphones on because I told him I was going to do a video. Except then he got on the floor and crawled past me so as he could go and get something. You silly beastie. A clever boy. So anyway, TJ and I are both here. So let's get ready to rumble. This is the flower, this is the little die that comes in the kit. These are a couple of the stamps. This is the stencil, and this is just some glitter cards for my stash. Okay? So we'll leave that for later. The first thing we're going to do is, haven't decided on the colour scheme yet, so I've got purple, pink and yellow out. And that's for my background. Okay? So, I have already done the 2-for-1. This was the other half of this one. Like that. Supposedly. Okay? And I'm not sure whether I'm using that one because I'm going to try yellow flowers. So I'm using my Spectrum Noir. I've got a gold yellow blend and a citrus blend. Okay. Now where's all my flowers gone? I have all my flowers cut out already, I just can't find them. Oh, there they are. Can't see for looking. Couldn't see for looking. Isn't that always the way with it? Right, so these are my flowers. I stamped and I've got my scaling cuts taken a little bit out there. I stamped them in Memento ink, and I am using some Spectrum Noir pens, Spectrum Noir tri-blend pens, to colour them in. I'm basically just doing 2 of each colour, going from darkest to lightest. So that was dark. Then I'm going a bit with the medium. I'm just taking it a little bit beyond the bit I'd already done. Okay. Do that with both of them. And I'll try to remember to fast forward this bit. Okay, so the next bit is just about arranging it, and I think okay, so now we've finished arranging. You get to the good bit, because you get to slice it down the middle. So you do. So if them flowers is like 3.5, that would be 1 3/4. 1 3/4, roughly, for the flowers, like that. I'm just measuring this from there to there, and it's 3.5, did I say? Yeah, roughly 3.5. So splitting the difference and just going in, putting the flower at 1 3/4. It's not an exact science, but it gives you an idea of what we're doing. What are you doing, Jan? Not in case.
I'm just going to ask you something.
Okay, what you want to ask
Which
me?
is actually my granny's carving.
Uh-huh.
And if you don't do the right thing, then you're going to ruin it.
Yes,
So
you
please
go to ruin it.
don't do it.
So don't do the wrong thing, do the right thing. So, and that's how she gets the 2 for 1. Right, so then it's a matter of putting it on your background piece, and the background piece I created with the other one. I used 2 pinks and a purple, and for this one I'm going to use 2 yellows and a pink. Okay, and I've taken this dot stencil and I've put it on my card, and I'm just doing it by hand. What's that? With my brushes, like that. And I start on this bit, and then I work my way down, and you can line it up without any problems. And this gives you a graduated look all across the card, which is what we're going for. It doesn't give you a perfect exact science blend, but it's fan-dabby-dozy anyway. Okay, so then you're going to actually take that and clean that off a bit. Okay, and then take it and line it back up wherever you want. You don't have to be perfect, you could just line it up anywhere. And then I'm going to take my yellow and go round and round and round it goes, as I like to do. Okay, I didn't take that one right to the top, so I better go to the top. And it's quite easy to line up your wee circles again, which is fan-dabby-dozy for me, anyway. And this is how I'm getting a kind of ombre blend across my card. I want something in the background, but not something that stands out too much, takes away from the flowers. So when I saw Jennifer McGuire do this technique, I thought, oh, I want to try that. What am I going to try it with? And I had this sitting since Christmas. I've not had much time to do anything with it, so that's why we're using this. Okay, I'm just going to clean off a little bit of that yellow because I think the next one's a lighter one. Oh my gosh, you nearly ate all them rainbows. 2 packets of rainbows and he's nearly ate them all. So we just line up and we go with our last colour. Okay, it's not a big difference, but it's enough for what I want. And you can see that I have lined that up pretty well without any problems at all. I must say I'm really getting into stencils at the minute. Jade bought me some layered stencils from Clearly Exotic for Christmas, and one of them is actually a dot. So I shall be doing some stencil backgrounds in the immediate future. And I forgot, I didn't do that the last time. I was paying more attention the last time. TJ's sidetracking me. So one minute he wants to come and the next minute he doesn't want to go. And so anyway, it's good enough for me. The last one was better, but we're not all perfect. Right, just put them away. Right, now I need to cut it down. So, which bit of card am I using? Am I using the purple? No, not enough purple. Am I using the pink? Maybe. Maybe not. Or will I just go for the yellow for just to be different? I think I will. I think I'll go for the yellow. Okay. Right, now I get that off. Not forget about it. And then have a big disaster the next time I use it. Okay. And I'm actually going to take that yellow brush because I muxed up there and got some soft lines on it. I'm going to actually take my yellow brush and do soft yellow all over it. Simply because I can. I'm going to cut this edge off, so I'm not too worried about it because it's not the right size. Okay, so we need to be, I need this to be 4 by 5 and 5/8. So 4 by 5 and 5/8, and then this one has to be 3 under 4. 3 under 4. I'm going to take that edge off. 3 under 4 is there. And then 3 under 5 and 5 is there. Okay. So that should be my background sorted. Okay, like that. I'm just trying to make sure that tape runner's sticking to that glitter card. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take half and put it on there. Like that. That there should have been, oh, it is cut off. Like that. And we're just gluing it down. I don't know what's wrong with Zeke today, but he's been in and out like a yo-yo, and he's literally doing my head in. So I've got to go and let him in again. But I want to stick this down first, just at the edge, so that it's in the middle, and then I'll come back. Okay, so we're using a sentiment on your special day from the Papercraft Society box 15, and I have already lined it up. I didn't take it out when I did the last one, so I'm just going to put some VersaFine black ink onto it and press gently. You don't want to press too hard with your sentiments, because that's how they splodge. Okay, so that's perfect for me. Right, I just clean that off. I'll take that out in a minute. Okay, so I want to put some, because VersaFine, if you don't wait for it to dry, it smudges. Waiting for it to dry is just not in my time frame, or not in my patience. So I am putting some Wow Clear Dull Matte embossing powder on it. And I made a mess, so I'll be back in a jiff. So to finish off, I've just put it on an 8 1/4 by 5 3/4 scored at 4 1/8 card base. This is the first one, this is the second one. You can tell I didn't mess up my stencil in this one because I didn't get any lines, because I was paying more attention. But I am not displeased by this one either, so thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it, me and TJ, even though he has now left me. So I hope you're all staying safe and well, and as TJ said, please like and subscribe. Until the next time, Jackie out.